How's everyone doing today? This is bigaudiofanatic coming to you with a detail video this time with a 2013 Dodge Ram 3500 dually. Now this car is getting ready to be sold. However, the customers have asked that it gets brought back to its original luster, or at least as close to it as possible for the time that I've been provided. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take a quick walk around the vehicle at this time, give you an idea of what we're looking at for the overall condition of the vehicle and what we're going to be trying to get out of it. So the first thing you're going to notice is that we have very dull paint. There's not much luster to it. We have some scratches from overall use, mud, which is to be expected. There's some scuff marks on the sides. So there's also some up here with scratching. It's also extremely rough, if you can hear it with my fingers, and I don't know if we can get those. There's also some, looks like some etching into the clear coat. We have some scratches here as well. Some stuff just cannot be buffed out, so that's what you're looking at right now. What we're looking at now is more scratches, but what we're primarily going to be looking for today, nice big one, that'll have to be wet sanded, but what we're really going to be looking at today is the interior. This interior has pretty much been beat, so we're looking to basically do a full how-to guide on restoring this as best as possible. There's looks to be some tar. There's also a really bad smell in here, so we're going to be taking care of that. We're going to be extracting all the carpets. We're going to be using a steam extractor as well. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to bomb the car with an ozone bomb, to that way to try to get as much of the original scent, or at least as close to it as possible. So let's get some more shots on the other side. Some chemical guys, no nonsense, and my extractor. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just getting a detail of what we're going to be doing, and we're going to start filming some how-tos as well. There's quite a bit of crumbs. Even in our vents here is quite a bit of mud. Yeah. So let me introduce you to my tools real quick, and then we'll get started. So today there's going to be three major tools: the vacuum, the steamer, and the extractor, which is not pictured here. These are going to be our primary tools. I'm not going with a top of the line professional series steamer yet. It's not in my budget, but a normal Shark should do you well for what you're trying to do, unless you're trying to do a steam extraction, which is something that I'll get into completely different. And what I'm using here in the spray bottle is nonsense with a 1 to 12 ratio, or 12 to 1 ratio, excuse me. And let's get started. Okay, now that we got most of the loose debris out, it's time to steam clean. So we're going to be steam blasting the side panels, the sliders, getting in all the cracks and crevices like down here. It's just easier to blast that out. Anywhere around here, including the vents, that's something that's definitely going to need to be cleaned out. I could wipe it down with nonsense first and then steam it, but I think it's just better to just start fresh and then go with nonsense. The back's also been cleaned. We've done under the seats. We removed the jack stand, gotten in between those cracks and crevices, and also the seat. So we are ready to begin steam cleaning. Took about 6 passes with the extractor and then hitting it about 3 times with the steam to finally get most of it out. It's not fully out, however, it's a lot better than what it was. So knowing that, back here what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by spraying down with nonsense at a 8-to-1 ratio. Then I'm going to spray down some water with my extractor, and then I'm going to pull extract as much as I can. Now if there's stubborn stuff, like I have a feeling that this is going to be, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it again and then just go back over it after scrubbing and agitating it. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let's try that again. My reservoir tank got filled. Is we're gonna wrap it taut around the end of it. Now you want to keep some distance from your hand from the end so you don't burn yourself. So I'm gonna try to do this one-handed and see how it comes out. So here we go. So the crevices here there's a lot of junk that gets stuck in them. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the blaster end. It's one prong coming out to blast most of that out and then wipe it down. It makes it a lot easier. Down. This is going to get a lot more. There we go. I apologize if the video is not up to par. It's pretty difficult doing it one-handed by yourself, but sometimes that's the nature of it. So as you can see, they're much better. We're going to clean the edges a little bit more. Then we're going to come back with some type of plastic conditioner like silk and clean those up. We're also going to take care of some stubborn dirt here on the metal. You can do this underneath the seat, but we're going to blast it with the steam and then wipe behind it. Much better. Here we have some short ply carpet underneath the seat. I don't recommend trying to use your extractor on this. It's just a pain in the butt to try to get, and it's really not going to come out all that well because the extractor really can't get a good suction on something this short. So what we're going to do is we're going to spray just a tiny bit of our nonsense. Then we're going to go ahead and hit it with our steamer with, once again, the long ply of the microfiber. You can use terry as well, but this is what I have right now. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Let's see if I can do this with one hand again. Better if you have two hands, but I'm trying to do for the purpose of this. Most of it's out.